So very different styles, a clash of comps, and well, as you can see, Artis is already putting the pressure on.
Oh, most definitely. And look at this up towards B. Heaven. Rawkus going to be taken down to start things off here. And Team Liquid, well, look, they're not going to let those kills go untraded exactly. With Yumpy taking the site, that is control completely in favor of Team Liquid. A 2 versus 3, and the Boombot takes Nevera down.
Oh, unfortunate timing to say the least, and that puts the round back in a decent position now. Still waiting for Zagetsu to actually rotate back around and take that little bit of extra control into Heaven, and he's basically just got to try and clear some of the angles around that backside while his teammates just sort of wait, make sure they don't lose any further control. The time, though, is ticking, and this crossfire will be pretty tough to break. They need to clear it soon, and once Zagetsu is not going to get anything.
Plenty to work with for the attack. But they're running into a stack, and that's always going to be a problem. Here's the stim to get them up there a little bit faster, but they're running right into this stack. And Zipan's making quick and easy work as they drop out of Heaven. The spike is down. Rawkus has absolutely no chance. You know, if they do play the default, they're going to win a lot of those duels. This is risky on backside. patitek's being hunted down on both sides, and to his back, an orbital strike awaited him. There was no way out of that. 2 opening picks. FPX down in the dumps, and even as they attempt to move forward, it's into the Vandal in the hands of Rawkus. This is a set round for Team Liquid. They've gotten away with this one flawlessly. I mean, they have made this look easy. Flawless. They're actually playing like a... Oh my god, Zipan's in the open. That's not a normal position to hold. It certainly caught Rawkus off guard. You could see as he swung out, he kind of double took at it. Zagetsu's on the edge of the smoke as well. I mean, a hyper-aggressive play out of FPX on both sides of the map, and I guess it works out with the advantage now sitting in their court. This is also a weird round to risk that in, Tom, because their economy is in such a shaky spot. Oh, they got the info.
Oh, the wall back up over the top again. They have a decent stack when it comes to this side of the map. Yumpy gets space, but Xiao is just quick enough with the reaction, and I think this is a really weird game. He is just going to keep almost just fighting for that information. He's also got support of Xiao, so if he misses anything there, let's see if he actually goes all the way back in. Maybe a little bit overzealous, but man is feeling confident. You can't really blame him at this point. And while with 35 seconds left, rotation coming through now for the side of FPX, it's going to be tough for Liquid.
Nice shot by Xiao. That's it, done. The spike's on the floor. Everybody's staring at it. And here, hey, it seems to have worked at least for a moment, but they've still got to deal with patitek. He has been meticulous in defending this Heaven position so far.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't work out. Zipan, showstopper, and actually he doesn't even need it. He's got Xiao alongside him to shut out that player. Nevera's going to be caught in the back, surely, and Xiao is just on fire right now. What is with these battle sages today? Just hitting every shot put in front of them. Link, he's trying his best, but just look at the time, look at the spike. No chance.
From Scream, that leaves the B side in heavy threat. You've even got Link TP with the judge. You horrible person. He's picked up the rifle, moving to sight, now looking to take the fight, but Artis comes out on top. The Blade Storm running out of ammunition, and now he's in trouble. Thrifty. Team Liquid coming out on top in that round nicely with a threat. Off your feet! Okay, here we go. Rolling Thunder, not catching Artis. Big mistake. Dash out. Trying to stay alive inside the cloud bursts, and he's been spotted but not taken down. Rawkus does well to open up the site. Artis has been found and dealt with. patitek still good for 2. That's keeping the dream alive, and a great nade placed. It's going to force them to actually split up completely. Zipan looking to take advantage of that distraction play. He's made it around the side of the site, but Link's a little too quick. He can do it with a judge. He can do it with a Vandal. 4 kills back. Get a kill in TP.
Insta-plant the spike.
Listen. Okay, good trades, but where are you going now, Zipan? He's actually safe in the corner. Did they expect this? They didn't know there was a gap. Rawkus' showstopper's just being canceled out. At least they trade. But that leaves it into even numbers, which honestly isn't that great for Liquid as they push forward because there's a bit of a stack. They've dealt with Xiao, but no, it's Zagetsu. He's only good for the 1, though. Thankfully, the spike's still down on top.
Oh, no.
And patitek's just made it here. He's got that control now.
Just, oh, hello. Okay. That's a free bit of information for him. The thing is, though, there's plenty of time. Like, we're not down to the last 10 seconds. There's no real reason for them to rush. This read is fantastic. Oh, it looks the wrong way.
Back up towards this angle. I like that. You know, they're clearing it out. They're not letting the pistols have the close range fights for heaven. And now when they move to sight, they're going to be able to look at those duels together as a unit, grouped up. And with 30 HP here, Navera needs a teammate to swing with them. That's exactly what's happening.
Scream's got this. He had the flank the whole time. Oh, it's actually a bit of a whiff. It looked like a good opportunity to kill them off. Instead, they've swung it back. Scream down into the 1v1, looking for that final shot. Neither player seemingly laughing into Chow's gonna win. Oh, it looks so perfect for Scream, but
because he's heard the step, he knows there's a player close. Good nade. That's going to divide the forces a little bit, but he's not able to make anything happen. Artist is running out onto the site. The trade coming in far too slow. The flash not there nearly on time. That's a big problem.
Spike down.
Oh, the timing was just off by a mile there. We are left with Patty G 1 versus 3. And I think this is starting to come back to some of the points we made earlier on. They knew. Okay. They've got ears as well. Yeah, no, some of the problems we saw from FPX, man. Player was like knife out other side. This time around, you know, if Yumpy's at least managed the upgrade, he's now got a rifle to play with. Artist is down, and the push towards the site now starts to come in while all this utility is pushing the players back on FPX. But Zagetsu, he takes a moment to strike up in heaven. He's got to win this duel. Oh, there we go. It lands in his favor eventually, and the round quick.
I don't know if there'll be much value in it. Actually, they are going to go for it. Running straight through. Nice work from Navira. He's going to steal the rifle away and take another head. This means that he now has his ult online, and so the orbital strike is going to section them off. They can start looking to try and get themselves in onto that site. And because the plant never went down, they now have the res to bring back Yumpy as well.
And then they've got a judge crossfire, which they can utilize to make sure this round is theirs 100%. Actually, it's not a crossfire. It's even worse. The judge holding main and the judge holding heaven. So this round's over. I don't even know how you deal with this. There's no way. It's done. Beautiful by Team Liquid. They've set themselves up for success. That push back into the site. The orbital strike was actually remarkable because it goes down so quickly.
That's not very recreatable though, and especially with the finances that are still there. Oh, for God's sake. How do they get away with so much on this weapon? It doesn't matter though. Zipan's actually managed to trade back too. Within a matter of seconds, Scream's spot is going to be given up as well, as they will make their way onto the site. The fight though, Zagetsu actually peeks back in and gives Liquid, well, the spot back into the round.
Plenty of time here. Spike only having just gone down. The utility is going to be refreshed up for Liquid. Oh, maybe it's not. That nade is so perfect. But Scream double trades it out. And Xiao receives a headshot.
Areas where that ultimate actually comes into play. And now with only 25 seconds left, Mitch, they've got to move.
Yeah, they know there's players coming out of heaven. The ping was already down, but Scream's not good for the kill. Navera sneaks onto the site. He's being pushed from the side, forced into Batty, who's being taken down. The nade not there in time to deny. That plant will be found. Artist sneaks up the side. They know that he's gone here now. The site is cleared out. But is he wrapped back around or is he waiting on the corner? Well, here he comes, swinging on in like a freight train, and he hits hard. 12-10. FPX down. There's going to be a wall to the left, but it's broken instantly. In fact, Team Liquid have got 3 on the other side. Artist comes in with a right click, opening the space for them to push on forward, but the spike's still down. The res coming through as well puts the numbers into Team Liquid's advantage just for a moment. The spike taken, and they're running towards the A site with it all the while that this spike is going down and Batty is providing cover. The flank is on for Artist, and look at this. Why would he be here? Surely they don't even check the left. Why would they? 3 players in front of Artist, and he whiffs a huge whiff. FPX now in a 2v3. I thought this round was sorted, was done for with that flank. But instead, Team Liquid might have this yet a showstopper still to play with. Batty's managed to evade them up in heaven for just a moment. Good flash again. Sue can see again, and the headshots quickly found. FPX still get away. I mean, if you're any of the players on this side of the map, that leads to a retake. I would have thought, but instead they played 2 players under heaven.
Spike planted.
Backside. And Batty ran in after they were long dead with his 70 HP. So now Artis is 1 hit, and Sagetsu's got to do it all. As you can see, that is not looking great.
Yeah, definitely not the prettiest of scenarios, and well, left all onto Artis, and I said he sort of needs a miracle here to get absolutely anything done, and I guess the main thing would be is if he can get a kill. Scream. Oh, he's now coming up on the flag. He's not going to go for the knife either. FPX have done a decent job of, well, making all of those fights very costly. Link, though. A decent kill.
That's huge. It gets them a rifle and control of a part of the map. They're not stuck on B side anymore. They're able to go out, move through garage, come back to mid. They're losing all the duels on the way. Now, this could be good. They can play the sprays through, but they're going to get pushed on, and they know it. The spray away from Scream. The timing is terrible, and that means instead, they want to focus on some control elsewhere. Good shots by Artis, but no kill to follow up on.
Wow. Okay, they're being torn a new one. And just a multitude of frags coming in incredibly quickly. Like we're looking at, okay, I was gonna say a plant down and round over with still over a minute left, but they've denied that at least for a couple of extra seconds. And while Xiao, there's no chance. That is a surprising return to form for Team Liquid. And they didn't even break a sweat in that.
One hell of a strong start. Now, that is if they get this round.
What a fool Mitch man is! He said nothing to work with, not realizing that
Pretty idyllic.
they've managed to find a couple of weapons. They've still got a blade storm. Like, considering what was invested in this round, they've got to go for it. And while orbital strike coming out straight away, it leaves Artis somewhat isolated, and he is gonna get taken down. The rest of the team now looking to make their move, already trading out effectively, leaving just Soulcast remaining, but he's managing to isolate these fights. Not quite quick enough. The time, though, is ticking quite far gone. They might have actually baited this clock down just enough. It's going to be incredibly close, but they've got it in the end.
A little over
Purchased up for the exact reason that basically, well, he's still going to have money for the next round. And even then, Yumpy going down, okay, he lost the rifle, Blade Storm for the next. So there's no economic risk, really, for the squad in this scenario. The problem is it didn't really do any damage, and now they have to try and work with what they've got.
That's exactly the point for Team Liquid, right? They come in there, they try to play after the pause, they level things out, but they need the value. Here's the judge coming through for one. Oh, God, I hate it.
Through from Zipan, and he's kept his dash online this entire time. The first kill is just free, and they can't actually trade it out, and they've left Xiao in the corner, and it's just gone horribly wrong for Team Liquid. And Navira, well, this turns into just an operator save, trying his best to bring something into this round, and I wouldn't be surprised if they pressured him here. Shot darts, almost trying to bait the shot. It's not looking pretty. I think he's going to get closed down here. He will. All 5. They could use them for a retake if they need it. That is a big entry, though, because they have struggled to get past Batty. It's like Sagetsu? It's a madman.
Yeah, he misread that timing. Oh, what a great ultimate. Catching them completely. That spray is huge. Xiao goes down immediately, and Artis is left to do it all flawlessly. Team Liquid bounced right back into this one. They were 3-1 in the lead.
Say every time they've gone in this direction, they've been absolutely ruined by this man here. And no surprise, it's the same again.
Well, at least to start things out. Oh, no utility to push on in now. That's going to be tough. KO. Oh, KO ulti coming up big. You don't have smokes, you don't have flashes, and you got to run right on into that operator. A third for Artis. But he goes down. The trade quickly found. Hunter's Fury seeking to push these players out of position. It almost gets awkward. Zipan's there to save the day. Loves jumping through the smoke, but he's got to reveal.
Yeah.
Scream going to be tagged up and not dealt with. They weren't quite expecting him to be seen by that flash out as he swings. This could be a little dangerous. The operator from afar, Navera's too quick. Team Liquid are on the site, but they haven't yet spotted Batty G, who has the perfect timing on the swing around, but Link checks it as well. Sagetsu now has to use the ultimate. This lockdown, not going to stop the plant, and it's just going to make them go towards long. That will be a post plant that they're happy with, Tom, especially having Navera on this operator, on the tour de force. Artis is going to have to try and deal with him.
Yeah, they've got a little one-way as well to try and spot them. Artis Holding a pretty dirty angle, but they don't even really need to face off against it. It's another shot actually missed, and now they can actually start getting on this defusal. Link is going to go for the peak, and it's just not covered off. They didn't expect another player to be on the other side. It's already gone to half, but look at this wraparound. It won't even be needed. Link is thrown in by Soulcast just to make things more awkward if anybody wants to go in that direction. However, it looks like they're going to try and wrap around towards long, but they'll be met by Scream.
Big recon up top, not catching Scream, so he's at least able to grab the surprise kill on one. Yumpy's still here, and they were not expecting that. The reveal, only going to bait them in for more headshots. He keeps on going with the sheriff in hand until it's just Xiao.
Go on.
He might have even been spotted in the corner. It certainly looks like it. Clean as can be. 4 kills. And that leaves him just 3 away from Blades. Thing is, Liquid still have pretty much all their utility to play with as they look to go back in.
Yumpy being relied on to try and find something here. I'm surprised at actually some of the angles that are being taken. You'd think that maybe the range battle would work out better. Instead, they're sat up close where these SMGs can do damage. Even still, though, Scream's going to be left alone. And, okay, a few players lost, but it's not really the end of the world for FPX. There's 2 on the other side.
Yeah, there's plenty of opportunity there. Yumpy and Navera taking ops. It's viable.
He's going again. The same round. He's just dived straight into the seaside. Just looking to try and brawl with them. Already manages to get one, and Artis is just going ham. This is disrespectful from FPX. They've gone in with a double operator, and you've gone, what double operator?
In their first ever as a team, and for a lot of these players, LAN event. This is unreal. Artis been in the game since day 1. It's unclear whether we'd see Angel playing on that lineup or not, but for someone like him as well, you know, he's put in the time, that's for sure. A lot of fights going the way of Team Liquid here. This operator on Navera gets 3 before it's dealt with, and I started to believe in Xiao for a second, but okay.
They can't really switch their gaze in the other direction until he dies, and, well, a bit of a whiff.
Big miss, but still a Blade Storm to work with here for Artis. Double nano swarms to block them as they walk through. Decent damage done. They're separating the players. Oh, Scream! He's gotten away with it eventually. A pistol in the hands of Sugetsu, only good for the one, but Artis is still here, and they're answering up big on the FPX side with the Blade Storm to close out the round. What do they do from here? Well, they flank.
You lose.
Well, Link's on his way behind. He's got them contained. These players have to win every single duel. What a shot. Scream with a sheriff. And he's got 3 kills. Okay. That's the round you needed. Team Liquid, they're not down and out just yet. Have slowed it on long, but they're going to go right on in.
No
and Navera
way.
get a Guardian. He had to tap away, and he just couldn't get it done. Scream is gone as well. The man who found 3 kills holding this site with a sheriff in just the previous. This time he receives a bullet to the head right away. And Tom, this is starting to look like FPX are going to Iceland. They got 2 players to the good. All the utility to work with. Hunter's Fury post-plant, lockdown in play. And even another kill for Artis. How do you win this?
It needs to be a miracle. The remaining players of Liquid, 2 of those original members, looking to try and fight back. They want that initial spot. They want to be one of the first 2, but Artis is coming back to haunt them once again. For once, we can finally say that momentum is built.